Okay, and we're live. Welcome to Time of the Week,
where we always talk watches
and occasionally drink wine.
Out of the
Disguised
Scottish
wine.
Watches mug.
And a Scottish Watches mug.
Yes, nice.
Repping the brand.
Perfect.
Nice. Oh, how are we all?
Good. How about you? How was Christmas and everything?
Yeah, I can't believe Christmas has been and gone already since our last chat.
Yeah. All that excitement. That's it now. Done for another year.
It was a bummer.
I don't know. I think a lot of people are very glad to see the back of 2020.
True.
Yeah.
Don't know how much optimism they're putting into 2021. There's a lot of pressure there.
Yeah.
For it to be better.
Honestly, anything will be better.
Yeah, exactly. I was hoping in March you're like, it's going to be over in April, it's going to be over in September, and then it's definitely going to be over by the end of the year. Hopefully not too much longer.
I have high hopes for sure.
Sorry, I just got distracted by a comment from Dan that I'm not going to share.
Oh, please do.
From Dan occasionally likes things. I'm using my dog's lipstick.
You need to explain. Dan, this is not okay. You might need some help.
Dan.
Also, that's a very nice dog you have there. I don't think many dogs would.
Yeah, it's very fancy.
Allow that kind of sharing.
Very fancy dog lipstick. Because we're going for PG here.
Are we? What?
I've only just started on the wine, so
yeah, I don't think.
What's this? Was it no swearing if it's going on YouTube or something like that?
Yeah, I've tried to be quite good.
I don't think. Yeah, me too. I think I imagine that my parents are watching, so then I kind of don't swear.
Never do that. They'd be like, I've never done anything wrong in my entire life, and I'm, very, very normal, very boring person.
I've only sworn in front of my parents a couple of times. It's like an automatic thing. My brain doesn't really do it. So.
Yeah, you sometimes say it and then wait for the disapproving look from your mum.
Like, oh my god! You just Anywho, so what are we doing today?
So today, I believe we are extending the Q&A session from last week because I'm pretty sure I talked too much. So less talking from Lucy this week.
No, we had a lot of questions.
We did, which is really lovely. So we tackle a couple of those today. And then I think, if I'm correct, we are wrapping up 2020 because that's obviously what we're supposed to be doing.
I think it's like a double bin liner situation.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything good that has come out of 2020 watch-wise, we need to shout about, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
And then throw everything else away. Just forget about those.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah, ready to welcome in the new year.
Exactly. Yep. And then maybe throw out some suggestions for the watches next year as well.
Yeah, because all the brands are going to be listening, so they're going to take our ideas and turn them into watches.
Yes. Our hopes and dreams for the watch industry. It's not a bold statement.
Imagine us watching this next year and being like, oh yeah, we suggested that and now they've made it.
Yes, I have complete faith. They're going to be logging on and be like, you know what, these girls know exactly what they're talking about. We need to do that.
Yeah. Either that or they don't have a clue what they're doing, but they're doing it with conviction.
Yes, confidence. That's all you need.
Exactly.
I think they're going to send us some free samples just to test out the water first of all. That would be a good way forward, I think, and then they can get our feedback before it goes out into the world.
I think that's a good idea. We're happy to test them as well.
Yeah, in all circumstances.
Just hit me.
Drinking wine.
I could pair watches with wine. that could be something we could get into.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. Should we do a wrist check?
I think we should. Yes. Sam? I love saying this. Like, go for it. And then you're just both like,
Which one?
which one?
Sam, you go first.
Yes. Okay, I'm wearing my new Seiko 5 Sport.
Yay!
Love it. Yes, I love it so much. It looks so good.
Are you loving it?
I do. Yes, it was such a good gift. I really, really enjoy it. More than I was talking about the other day. More than I thought I definitely would. It's a really, really, really nice one. I gotta post it more. I'll be posting more.
Steel or titanium?
It's titanium.
Yeah, I can because it looks a bit bigger, but I can imagine it being lighter.
It's light, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Very, very, yeah, very, very good choice. And I've been wearing it a lot, so gonna keep wearing it.
Good. So I'm still in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good. I think it is a watch that maybe everyone should own at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to get out and maybe have a little look at them myself. Quite a lot of variation.
Yeah.
Variety.
It's just one of those that you have to try on in order to figure out how you feel about it, because sometimes like pictures don't really do it justice, and obviously wearing it for yourself will be a lot better feel. So
yeah, I don't think I've sort of seen any to try. Like I probably haven't been into many watch shops that kind of I've been into many watch shops this year.
It's one of those days.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe if any come through for repair, I'll kind of give them a go.
Yeah, definitely go for try it on the bracelet, because they come with a NATO. Some of the different models, and they're awful. The NATO straps are awful, and I basically wanted
ones that
to
actually come with the watch, like the NATOs.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
okay.
awful. They were terrible. I was so upset when I tried it on. I was like, I hate this watch, but I gave it a shot, and I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
Good.
Will you put it on a different NATO or like different straps? You think?
Oh yeah, I have more like comfortable straps that look way better on it, but it's just the one that comes with it just looks really weird and just doesn't feel right. Maybe it's just my wrist, but that's just my experience.
Yeah. I sometimes find with with NATOs, you have to get the right one. I don't know whether it's maybe having girly wrists or the material doesn't sometimes just sit properly on the wrist. But
yeah. Bark and Jack. We'll give a shout out to Bark and Jack.
I was just about to say we are not sponsored, but the Bark and Jack
level,
NATOs.
Like you get the cheap and cheerful, but then you do notice the difference. I think with Bark and Jack.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. You've got like your cheapest NATO strap, and then like your Bark and Jack strap.
Yep.
So Lucy, what are you wearing?
Today I am sporting a borrowed bezels because I can't help myself. He went to the gym and left them unattended. So I am wearing the Pogue. I adore this.
That one looks so cool.
I think it's like really cool as a watch anyway, but the moment I put it on my wrist, and it was just like, wow, like this is so freaking cool. And then the sun hits that dial.
Blind.
I'm gonna ask about that yellow. How does it look in the different lights?
Amazing. Like, I don't know. You can if that changes anything, but so cool. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Just like, okay, I see what the fuss is about a little bit here.
I get it.
Might have to start wearing it a little bit more often.
Yeah, definitely. Like, would you change a strap on that? I'm trying to imagine. I guess you could put like red and blue, brown.
I think you definitely could.
Blue look cool.
Yeah. You'd have to, I don't know which straps you could, but you would. But I know he didn't like the bracelet that it was on, so he bought a new one from, I think it's Uncle Seiko.
Oh yeah,
Uncle Seiko. And this is just really lovely on the wrist. It bends perfectly to your wrist. Obviously, I don't have proper arm hair, so I can't comment on whether that gets stuck, because I know that's a male problem.
Yeah.
But it definitely like fits the wrists so incredibly well.
That's nice.
So I definitely recommend their bracelets.
No.
And what about you then, Sam? Are you wearing a Bremont?
I nearly went for a borrowed bezel.
Ooh.
No, I won't drag around. But I borrowed an Arnold and Son from, well, not borrowed, took an Arnold and Son from work to take some photographs. Like photos came out absolutely gorgeous. Like I've got quite a lot of natural light in my flat, whereas at work it's kind of quite a narrow little dark shop. So
That's the excuse you use.
Yeah. When I was like, that's the boss, and he was like, really? And I was like, it's not like I'm wearing them out, am I? And then also I was going to wear them, but I thought, no, like, be professional. They're brand new watches. I won't wear them around the house.
I was thinking, can't go anywhere with them anyway.
Yeah. So they're tucked away safely. So yeah, I've got the Zenith on today.
Your linen dial vintage.
Yeah, I haven't worn it. I shall wear it Christmas Day.
Did you change the strap?
It's got the burgundy. Yeah,
it looks good.
Fun on it.
Lovely.
My winter snap.
It's a lovely colour strap.
Yeah,
it
still surprises me. Like I don't wear it often, but I'll like wind it, like wear it for a day, and then put it to the side, and then like power goes on it. It's probably nearly 48 hours, I think. So, yeah,
That's really good. I think that's good for vintage.
Yeah. I say I haven't been serviced at all. So.
No, exactly. Right, love that. We always said a 3 for 3 Seiko.
I know. I haven't got Seiko. When my dad was staying here, he had one. It was Seiko, but yeah, I don't have one. I have to go find them.
Yeah, we'll have to change that.
We
gotta try
always
one
like
on.
2 of us matching, and then never all 3. Cool. Right. What was that? I'm just making sure that everyone. Sam, I'm a little quiet. Can I just apologize? I'm always quiet, aren't I? I don't know why.
Instead, we need to get you like one of those newsreader like clips.
Yeah.
Assistant, yeah.
Maybe I'm just mumbling.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm just going to shout more.
Yeah.
Cool. Wonderful. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Right. Shall we kick off with the questions?
Yes.
So I will try the screen share, but it does mean that I can't see your faces at the same time because we tried this earlier and it didn't want to play.
Three people stupid faces like you, and you'll never know. So you've very kindly put together a little presentation, very beautifully displayed.
Oh, it's not working now.
See, you have too much time on your hands.
Oh no, it's disappeared. How is that? Hang on.
We've broken it. Technical errors.
Technical errors, please hold.
Oh no, I don't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Have you got it?
Possibly. Let's try one more time.
I'll just add, Dan. No, Breitling is not taking over the world.
He thinks
people just hate it less.
he wants to be a personal like Breitling like salesperson for somebody, like a personal shopper. And I told him like you're gonna be out of a job for like a while. Nobody's gonna want that.
He is probably the most enthusiastic I've met.
But yeah, I don't know many takers. I'm sorry.
If he could drop the word Breitling into a conversation, I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
And it's just so cash. Just like, oh yeah, by the way, Breitling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, this doesn't want to play. I'm sorry, ladies, and we're going to have to read just from the presentation.
We're going to have to go old school.
I will try again.
I can't use my memory because that's shocking.
Yeah, me either.
So
I will pull it up.
Let me try one more. No, sorry. Okay, so I will read out from our little. So here. So first off, from at watch.warrior, biggest watch regret.
Is it really sad to say that I don't have any?
I don't have any.
That's the best way to live your life. No regrets. You know.
Yeah.
Not yet anyway, but
I'm pretty decisive when I buy a watch. I just kind of know what I want and I don't go back. So if I do have just a tiny bit of hesitation, that's how I know I shouldn't get it. But for the most part, I just know. I look at pictures, I go try it on. Oh yeah, this is the one. So I haven't had that as of yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had any regrets like purchases, but then like I say, I probably don't buy that much, and I have to be 100% sure. I did when I was at Breitling. Actually, there you go, Dan. Get your Breitling in. I had a Breitling Montbrilliant, so the smaller Navitimer, as my wear watch. And then I probably wore it 2-3 years. So it's been on my wrist quite a lot, and it's my only like watch. And when I left, they offered it to me at a discounted price because it's a worn watch. But I needed the money, so I just sold it on and didn't keep it. So that's a bit of a regret. I should probably just. It was a nice watch, and just a sort of sentimental side of view. I probably should have kept hold of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you,
Lucy, do
Lucy?
you have any?
I love all of my watches. When say we were briefly talking about before we went live, and I think the only regret that I even remotely have is just not getting into watches sooner. I think, knowing more and being more into the watch world sooner. I think, but and maybe saving more for the watches that I do want, rather than spending most of it on food, which I do often. I think most of my student loan back in the day went on food. So while everyone else was down Topshop spending like £70 on a pair of jeans, I'm like, no, I can eat out like 3 times this week. None of this Asda price sausage, no.
That's true. That is how I think.
Yeah. Fortunately, my stomach takes over, so.
That's allowed. That balance.
Yeah. But, no regrets.
Exactly. Yeah, no regrets. I think that's so. Yeah, Watch Warrior. I like your question, but we're going to go with the kind of no regrets. Right. Next up, we have from @star_boy_ is my name. Is Rick ugly or very ugly? Need a woman's opinion.
I think Sam's the only one that's seen him in person. Like, I haven't. Lucy hasn't. Only on Zoom. So
I think I very briefly saw him on like one episode of Scottish Watchers Live before we went live, and he straight away just went off.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know exactly what he looks like. He's cameras, lie. So don't know exactly.
It was all that makeup he had on, all that lighting.
Right. It's the lighting.
That beauty filter. So we never know. So come on, Sam. Pressure's on you here.
Yes.
I'm going to keep it a secret.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The mystery continues.
Well, you'll have to find out for yourself.
Sorry, Starboy.
Exactly. He's going to have to travel to Glasgow, go to a meetup, Scottish Watchers meetup, and then
cool.
Okay, hang on, Matt. This is also very true. Is Rick secretly Batman or Santa? I mean, Santa. That would explain his absence recently, wouldn't it?
Yes. Oh my god! It all clicks into place. Rick is Santa. Could it be? Is he Santa and Batman? Because I've never really seen a Batman scene at Christmas.
Yeah.
I like that.
Maybe. Oh my god! Maybe Batman is Santa.
Who
is Rick?
He's the sidekick. Yeah.
But would Batman wear Panerai?
No, definitely not.
Maybe he just says that he wears Panerai to stop us asking about his actual watch, which is like a bat watch.
It's like Superman's glasses. With the Panerai, you would never guess. Without the Panerai, you might think. That,
oh my god, yeah.
People
think, he's Panerai. Can't be Batman.
Yeah, it can't be him. Definitely not him.
That's not cool enough.
So
we
lame.
sussed it. Sorry, Rick. You busted.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so next up from RW_M100. You see, I think this is a bit of a leading question on his part because I think he's hoping we'll say him. Best watch shot of the year?
That's a tough question.
So
do you know how many watch shots there are
the Vertex
on
logo?
There's there's
the last. I mean, I've only been on Instagram since June, So, and there's still like thousands upon thousands of watch shots. So trying to pick one's difficult.
That's hard. I mean, I could say for like you guys, I could point out some. I love Sam's Oris shot on any of the beaches. Those are great. Those make me feel happy. And Lucy,
it just catches the light so beautifully well. Like this light,
it's like
sea blue.
Yeah, it's like meant to be there. Like it's just happening. And then Lucy, I think, pretty much any of your red Seiko, any light, obviously.
It's got nothing to do with my pictures, just the watch.
All of it. I love it.
Yeah.
So those were my
I think like all of the like half watch Tuesday shots, I think are just really inventive, imaginative.
Yeah,
like
those are fun.
I scroll through, I'm like, why didn't I think of this? I just like pulled my sleeve over a little bit, and that was it.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, they get some really cool shots on is it Watchify and there's another one. Rewatch Team as well. There's some really, really cool shots, and they do different themes each week, which is really good. It gets people's creative juices flowing. Yeah. Gives me great ideas.
I don't know if it was this year. I think it was. But I was going to say Watch Dude 2, just as a whole in terms of really good photos. But his photo of Adrian from Bath and Jack, I thought that was like really moody. I think it was like in the snow, and Adrian had his Explorer, and it's just like they're always moody photos anyway. And I was like, yeah, I do love his shots. I love a good moody picture. Like Moody Dials is really good for those as well. He does. I never know how to pronounce it, but Bokeh, Bokeh. It's like the light flare in the background.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
If anyone knows how to pronounce it, please let me know. Because I just sound really stupid, but you know what I mean.
I don't even know what it is, but yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Go Google it after.
These are all taken on like fancy cameras, aren't they? So
probably.
Probably.
Huawei would do it.
I think my Samsung's like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
So, yeah, New Year's resolution: learn to take better watch shots. I think.
Buy a new phone.
Yeah.
Although I did get a new webcam for Christmas, I haven't used it here.
I haven't either. Yeah.
So sorry.
I haven't
but
either.
I think it might be quite good for pictures as well, and with my new little ring light.
Smart. That's a good.
Could get some new stuff. I could be on someone's best shot of the year list next year.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, cool. Okay, what have we got next? Okay, from @tambun799. What's the coolest swag you've seen? So,
I said to you before, I've no idea what swag is.
so,
I know what the cool kids call swag. I've got really cool swag, but
when you go to a watch event, and not only do they give you free champagne and let you play with all the cool watches, they give you a little goodie bag full of just branded stuff, which is why I love going to watch events. I know, it's the best thing ever. So I do have to hand in preparation. This is not from an event, actually. This is from a trip to Breitling, Switzerland. Dan, if you're watching, I don't know if I might have sent down a picture of this before. It's like a little mini army man.
That's amazing.
So actually in Breitling, Switzerland, they have like a 10-foot tall. He's a Gurkha. That's it. I should have looked up.
He's a what?
A Gurkha. So yeah, they have a massive one in Breitling, and actually I think it's numbered. 700 of 1,000. Okay, not that. Limited numbers. I think it's just so old, can sell it on. Yeah, that's quite good. But yeah, and I also like the Oris. Oris are good for sending out stuff.
That's my favorite.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I will never not think of the
bear.
The bear crotch.
I'm sorry.
She's completely ruined the Oris bear for me, and I'm now ruining it again for everybody else.
Yeah,
by
it's
bringing
cute
that up.
until you actually look and be like, he's not so cute.
It's not his fault. He can't hide it.
He's Annaldane.
Yeah, he's gifted, good for him.
Yeah.
I need this one. Well, I can see where this conversation's going.
It's when it happened in Scottish Watches Live. It was me and like Dave giggling away, and Rick's like, Dan's asking if I got a free aeroplane. Not from Breitling, kind of thing. I did get tickets to a lot of air shows. Actually, that was quite good.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, good bag. I met like the Red Arrows. Hi.
They're amazing.
Yeah, so.
They were at a show in Norwich a couple of years ago, and they were amazing.
Oh, I love them. I always get really emotional watching them for some reason. I get like a bit choked up. So yeah, love that. Love the planes. Yeah. Sam, have you like in
Be right back.
the US?
One second.
Okay,
Right back.
She's topping up, isn't she?
Is she? Andrew Child explained
There we go.
bouquet.
Comes from the Japanese word bok. Oh, I like that you put in the symbols there as well.
Very
Which means
nicely
blur
done.
or haze, or bokeh age, the blur quality. Bokeh is pronounced bouquet.
Bokeh or bouquet.
Bokeh.
Bokeh or bouquet.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
See, every day is a school day here.
Yeah, and it's nice that people are listening to like us as well. I can see there's lots going on in the chat.
They usually just sort of chat amongst themselves, don't they?
Yeah, that's fine. That's what it's for. Pull up a chat. Us in the background there. Right, nothing else in this there. No, we're good. Okay, right. What have we got? Oh yeah, no, Sam. I was going to ask if there was anything in the US that like goodies that you've got.
I haven't gotten any, but I know a lot of people that do get the same, like the mugs. Those are really cool. I love any coffee mug, so that's something that I really want to get one day. But I've like a lot of the Red Bar stuff, like the watch rolls. I think those are so cool. I know they're not like gifts, but just those in general, I think those are really, really cool. I want to get one.
Yeah. I love them. I've seen a few of them. So, I'm tempted to get one. Or maybe I should. Yeah. I like that.
Might as well.
Yeah. Okay, we're next up. Okay, there's two questions, one after the other. So first off, from I don't know who this guy is. At night.watch. So they maybe like a
who's this random person? I wonder.
Why does US Sam have to be there? Too many Sams, kick her off.
I have bullies on Instagram, and he just snuck in here. So
those haters.
I got haters.
So, yeah. It just means you're doing a good job.
Exactly,
that's right.
Exactly.
Doing exactly what he wishes he was doing. It's okay. Don't be jealous.
All successful people have haters, so.
Right. Yeah. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
So, yeah.
And Sam's a great, it's so good that there's two of us.
Yes. Can't forget our names. Easy. I mean, we got great watch pictures. Can't go wrong.
And then, what if we just like referred to each other by our Instagram handles? I'd be like, okay, so Sam and her Watchbox. What do you think about that?
Might be a bit wordy.
It's like there's two of me.
Yeah, Sam and her Watchbox.
So Sam Palmer
think about it. What does her Watchbox think?
It's all very official, if that's the case.
Yeah. Maybe not. So Night's Watch. Yeah.
No. Sam's staying.
Yeah, Sam's staying.
Yeah. I'm staying.
You deal with it, bitch.
One of the two.
There you go. Too bad. Sit down.
And then next up, we have one again. Don't know who this guy is. He hangs around a little bit too much, I think. How long is Matt going to wait for Lucy biting the Royal Oak from At Times Loom?
I wonder which beep this is. We're not going to swear. We're live on YouTube. Keep dreaming, honey.
Yeah, I was going to say their plans for Royal
Keep dreaming. Although if anyone's been following our Instagram today, you'll realise that he's happy to trade me in for Royal Oak. So
that's how
Thanks,
they
guys.
weigh. Yeah, that's how they weigh their love for us. It's like, well, you're not a Grand Oak. Yeah, sorry.
I'm not even mad though, because everyone loves them. The Watchers.
I get it.
Yeah. Can you jazz up his Cathy Oak?
Can I jazz it up?
No, draw a waffle dial on it or some other.
I thought you were going to say draw a penis on it, but I could also, draw a waffle dial on it as well.
I don't remember there being a penis on the original AP, but
exactly, it will be,
we're probably attached to many
a penis. Yeah.
Actually, I do have a photo.
Say it.
I have a photo that I can send you girls maybe later.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'll move through the last.
So no is the answer to that.
And then so then
never.
leads on the third of the three from Mr_Milgauss, who I met in Glasgow.
Yeah.
What do the men in your lives really, in capitals, think about your Instagram success / fame?
Let's just shout him from downstairs and ask him. I think he's happy for it. He does get really excited about it, and he'll be like, "Oh, what's the topics for this week?" And maybe you should take it from this angle, and you can use this for it, and should I take a picture of that for you, like while it's on your wrist, or and he'll go away and like research stuff for me as well and be like, well, what about this one? You could talk about this one. So he does get really excited about it. I don't know whether that's mostly because he wants to be on it himself.
Slide on it.
Yeah, maybe one day. We'll just Lucy. Let's put a wig on it.
I'm like, maybe we'll have you on as a guest if you're good.
That would be fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And
What about yours? Your night?
He's very, very happy for me too as well. It was at first a little surprise that I had so many followers, and he was like, wait, I had my account longer than you, but you have more followers. How does this work?
So watching like the cogs in their brain be like,
right. They're like, I don't
does not compute.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand what's happening. I'm like, okay, it's
sort of like
okay.
algorithm and interaction, engagement. And
my God, I'm so sick of hearing that word.
I take some photos of you.
It's these Instagram and algorithms. They just,
Yeah, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he really likes it. I know I took a good picture is when he screenshots the picture on Instagram and sends me it over messages and is like, hey, nice picture. Thanks, dude.
I'm not just going to double tap. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, that's how I know. Like, that was really good. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I don't get that. I just get mocked on my own pictures.
Well, that too. Yeah, I'll get mocked. I'll get bullied in the comments. Like my last picture I took of my tutor with some holy jeans on. And I said, this was the best purchase I made. And he's like, no, it wasn't. Those are holes in those jeans. And I was like, I'm gonna get you.
Just waiting for those granddad comments. Like, when you go to your nan's house with ripped jeans, everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You didn't pay full price for those. You're missing some bits.
I've never heard that before. That was great. If you go through those comments, it's like a bunch of other guys that are like, I hope you didn't pay full price.
Nan.
And I'm like,
thanks, Nan. Thanks.
How old?
Thanks. I would have never thought. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the best one I heard at work. Sorry. I have to tell you because it really made me giggle. I had like ankle boots on and then some mom jeans, so they sort of sit around your ankle level. So there was a gap in between. And the accountant came over to me and he's like, "Have your jeans and your boots fallen out?"
Oh my gosh. That's too much.
Oh,
like you did
give me a giggle.
you never hear comments from girls. It's always guys that think it's like
Yeah.
hilarious, or they're like,
They're
there's
like,
holes
"That's
in your
so
jeans. I'm like,
funny."
I get it,
Yeah.
but I look cute, so just don't worry about it.
Like, oh my god, I never noticed.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't put my foot through the hole in the knee 20 times before I got my jeans on.
Trying to get
Yep.
them on.
That's
Yeah.
talent.
Awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Silly men. Right. So do we have another okay. Right. So shout out to Jonathan, who is watching at Antique Watch UK. Damn,
Hi, Jonathan.
I think we should give him a plug. Don't follow him. Love Jonathan. He's a lot of good fun. Question from him then. So,
Okay.
zombie apocalypse. To get that right. Brain-eating zombies at the door. Run. Grab a watch. Vintage or modern?
Oh my gosh.
This is coming from a guy who is like I don't think he has anything like younger than 20 years old. What I mean, in his shop.
Oof. Yikes.
See, I love vintage, and I'm very, very happy with the nickname of Vintage Queen. But we're talking zombie apocalypse. I don't know whether there's going to be someone around to service my vintage watch in an apocalypse.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go new, hardcore, like dive maybe watch, field watch, something that I could literally like Mad Max the world with.
Yeah. Casio. Yeah, Casio.
Casio would definitely do it. Actually.
That would definitely survive.
I should have worn mine. God damn.
Yeah, I do. I think that's like one of my new favorite watches. Your photos are gorgeous.
Yeah, I love it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I would probably choose either my Doxa or I would borrow your Oris, Sam.
It's a good,
and survive and just make it through the world. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I think getting Jonathan's like vibe and love for a passion for vintage. I would like to like look after, like maybe I'd put on something, say modern, that's gonna withstand it all. But I would then carefully wrap like my Zenith in a bit of tissue,
1000%,
bra, and then so it can survive, and then hopefully they'll pass on something vintage onto the next generation.
Yeah, because then otherwise it will go back to like the quartz crisis thing, where it will probably be like a digital age once the world comes back to, and be like, no, I bought a piece of history here. Manual wind is good.
Yeah. Get a smartwatch. Don't get a smartwatch, because again, if it all goes wrong, like you're not going to get anything out of it. So
no,
need a.
I'm good. I would probably go BB58.
That's a good one. That's a good one too.
It's
because
tough,
the vintage vibes
and it's waterproof, and it's got vintage vibes. Yeah, gilded dial.
That's a good mix for you.
Do we need a stopwatch?
I know what I mean. A stopwatch?
A chronograph to like time how like often the zombies come around.
That's a great point. I have watched enough.
I'm pretty sure I own like a little stopwatch thing, like an actual stopwatch. Or I can count.
That seems like an easy option. True.
Yeah. Although if we're counting like half an hour between each.
I think a little bit longer.
Make a cup of tea.
If there's electricity.
Pour myself a glass of wine.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. But then you will lose track of time.
Yeah. Okay. So, I like this one. I'll move quickly through them, so running out of time a little bit. From Boyo Destiny, will there be a time of the week collab watch? Even if no, what would your collab ideas be?
Ooh.
I love that. This would be fun. We would have to have a wine bottle, obviously.
We could like a Scottish watch. Oh my god, could you imagine what a Scottish swatch would look like?
Yeah.
One of ours?
Yeah, like time of the week.
Oh my god.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, that'd be real cute.
Well, I think we need to get a few more references in over the next year.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah. Wine, obviously, wine. Maybe wine glasses.
Yeah. What about like merch? Yeah. So like,
Merchandise, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like
Yeah.
the GShock mask and Scottish Watches mug. Okay, so we'll get some wine glasses. We'll get some.
I feel like a lot of these are wine orientated though.
Okay, well,
Maybe a little bit. I think an actual watch would be really cool, like a watch collaboration.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, I'm pretty sure our GShock would be a little bit more exciting than the John Mayer one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like an all burgundy one.
I would buy that in an instant. Oh my god, that would be great.
We have two. You have white and red, or three: white, red, and rosé. And then you
Genius. Nobody take our idea. I swear.
Yeah, and then
the
little display screen could be wine bottle shaped or wine glass shaped or something.
I love that. Watch, we're gonna get
come at us for ideas. We've got loads.
Hodinky, hit us up.
Like hands in like bottle shapes.
Yes,
that would be
perfect. Oh yeah,
that's cool.
Okay,
done. Oh my god, yeah. Like the hour hand could be like a little wine glass, and then the minute hand will be a bigger wine bottle.
That would be amazing.
Okay, there would be, or like a power reserve, but like instead of saying power reserve, it just
oh my god,
like, yeah, like you're running out of
and
wine.
then the wine that sort of goes down in the bottle.
This is amazing.
I don't want to swear, but I do want to swear. Oh my god, this looks so good.
Okay. I love that. We need a patent.
Oh my god,
we need to.
It's not even happening.
We need to take this conversation off air.
Yep.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We get someone who's really good at Photoshop to put something together for us and be like, "Hey, Badinky,
hit us up.
Yeah,
we got ideas. We got good ideas."
Okay, all right. We're not gonna carry that one on.
Sorry, no. Next question.
I'm gonna skip that one. Okay, so this kind of leads us on to our time gone.
Oh my god! Yeah, wow. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so two questions with this kind of similar theme. So watch _ artlogy. What's your New Year's watch? What's New Year resolution? And Marks.watches also asked the first watch you intend to buy in 2021.
Okay, good questions.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, everyone sort of has New Year's resolutions. I don't tend to, but a watch resolution for the new year would probably be a good idea.
My resolution is just to get something really meaningful and nice. I think I've said that I'm graduating college, so I want to get something nice for myself to commemorate this chapter of my life closing. I'm just not sure yet. I have to really think about it. Obviously, I want to make it something that I want to have for the rest of my life and not just look at it for a few days and be like, it's all right. So I think that's something that I have to work on this year and figure out what I really want and what I think would be something that I could really see myself keeping for a long time.
What's the time scale on it? Like, when do you graduate? When do you want the watch by?
So I graduate in May, and I would hope that I could get around that time, or summer, at least summer. That would be really nice, really good, really nice gift. So we'll see how it goes.
That'll be good. A little bit of time. Get saving, get looking.
Yeah,
exactly.
Get hinting.
Get up to go around to the shops. And,
hopefully, yeah.
Lisa, do you have any?
Yes, I would. I am turning 30 next year. So I would like.
There, done it. Like, only last week. But yeah, it's fine.
Nothing. Just this number. So it's my birthday, big birthday next year, and I think I would like to treat myself to something a bit more not expensive, because money doesn't really, I don't buy watches for money, but something that's a bit more of a work towards watch, I obviously have been dreaming and get thrown in my face, like all over Instagram, of the Blossom Dial Grand Seiko, and
Oh, yeah.
so annoyed it's not in the UK because I can't physically try it on myself. But that is currently what I think I'm going to try and work towards to treat myself to next year.
Come and visit me, and we can go try them
Yeah,
together.
just add a few more grand on top of the cost of the watch to travel to America.
That's true. Okay, maybe my plan backfired.
But that could be really fun. Maybe. Ooh, I could. Yeah, but Dave, can I just pop it in the post? Like, I'll cover costs.
Yeah.
Just,
Well,
just
his watches are immaculate, so if it goes back with like a mark on it, he'll know.
I won't take it anywhere. No,
just wear it. Just keep it propped up.
Yeah, there'll be like cushions everywhere. Like,
yeah.
Okay, we'll find you one and you to try on, and then we'll find you one to get. That would be
I love that.
We can do this.
I think that's what I'm going to do, and I think that's the way I want my collection to go now. You know, I've got some really cool like individual pieces, like especially pieces that I don't think anyone really knows too much about, and maybe start refining it a little bit. Like, I don't have a dive watch, so I would also like to get myself a dive watch as well. I've got a good collection of vintage, but maybe also practical. In England would be a good idea. What about you?
I think the same, probably. Like I say, don't buy a lot, so I think it'd be nice to have one more special piece during the year. I haven't got my eye on anything, but I think that sort of thing, I think when I see it I'll know, so maybe I'll just kind of keep the savings going, and then if I see
eventually when you find something,
it's there and I can justify it a bit. Any other watch? I think just in terms of New Year resolution, I think just kind of keep learning a lot. There's so much online. It'd be nice just to have maybe I say a bit more time, because that means I'm not really working, but more time just to kind of learn a few more bits.
Yeah,
that's the problem a little bit of a problem with Instagram. Like, it's obviously amazing, but you get introduced to so many watches that even just walking around the shops that you would never see in your life. You would have to research like very specifically or really in depth to find a lot of the stuff that's shown on Instagram. So it just be like that list of, oh, that's gorgeous, I'd love that. Oh, that's gorgeous, I'd love that. I really want that. I really love that. Like, that list then just starts growing and growing. Gets a bit out of control.
Yeah, I do have a wish list actually somewhere. Maybe I'll do that. I'll revisit my wish list and I'll just kind of change the priority and see what I can. Start working on a bit. So I can see we're not running. Still got a bit of time, but rounding up 2020 and moving on to 2021. Any 2020 highlights?
It's been a decent year for watches, I think.
Yeah.
Considering everything that's gone on, and I know maybe a lot of release dates and things like that have been pushed back, or maybe didn't hit the market as swiftly and hard hitting, I guess, as companies would have liked. But it has forced them to go more online, interact more with their customers that way. Which has been really lovely. So you get a lot more interaction with watch brands as well. So I think it's been a pretty good year for watches. The year of Zoom, but the year of the watch industry on Zoom. Did anyone catch one of the first Amiga? I think it might have got mentioned on Scottish Watches. The first Amiga Instagram live. Thank you for the love. No, stuff. It's been lovely. Having access to like these top industry guys and girls that you might not, they might have had a talk before, but you weren't at the talk. But to actually, engage virtually, I think it's been really good.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of like watch meetups kind of things that I'd be invited to like over Zoom, and they would just be like just released. A lot of the like Oris and a lot of other brands that I got invited to go on the Zoom with and just see like the first looks. And it was really, really cool. And that's something that would have never happened if all this mess never happened. So in a way, it was cool to see. And I think next year I want to see some really cool, inventive, brand new things. I feel like this year there was a lot of blue watches that were just the same watch, but they
Good
were
for
blue.
you.
Yes, I have no complaints. I really enjoyed it. But the other side of me is like, well, what about something a little different, something to grab you in a different way, other than just, it's blue, that's why I'm going to get it. So
it was the year of the blue, wasn't it?
That's not a complaint, but it's kind of a little disappointing in a way, just to see something a little more imaginative. So I think you guys have a lot of time to think in quarantine. I think you can think of something great. So I have all the faith in all the watch brands.
Yeah, definitely.
I like to think that green dials, my green Oris, the Moses Streamliner.
Yes.
It might take a bit of a green turn. But also I saw the 10 and 2 post with the Pantone grey and yellow. Like the Cassie Oaks, and I'm like,
like yellow and greys.
Might enjoy it,
make a comeback,
the 80s, isn't it? Maybe that's a bit of a nod to the John Mayer watch as well. But
sort of blue, I suppose, like sky blue. But
okay, so we want to see some green.
Green. I think green would be a really good. Like, there's some hideous greens out there. Absolutely hideous, but there are some incredible, if they get the right shade and then the right shape and design and detailing on it on a dial, green green could look really, really good.
That's that. Is there any brands that or brands or watches in particular that you think have done well this year and you want to see next year? Excited for next year?
Excited to see more of next year. Me personally, I've only just discovered Annaldane, and I am a little bit obsessed with them. They are, if I'm correct, they are still a fairly new brand in terms of the watch industry, but I'm really excited to see what they do next year, because I think now they're getting a bit more exposure. I think we're going to start seeing some more design pieces from them, and that would be really cool to see.
I think there's on the Red Bar YouTube, I think there's a Zoom that they did in the summer, which takes you through how they make the dials and stuff like that. So
cool.
That's
really cool.
Good.
That's good. I love that, because obviously I love seeing all the behind the scenes stuff, and them watches being put together and everything out and how it all works and stuff.
Like the QC process, how many dials they just have to throw away because it's so precise, and then it's just modelling and it doesn't work. So, I think my small brand, which I'm excited about, is Fears. Our good friend Nicholas at Fears. He brought out the Brunswick Blue.
The
other one. But the one I was excited about is the salmon, and it just I love everything he does. I love the attention to detail. The salmon dial just changes light in different colours.
He really does care. Talking to him and hearing him talk about stuff, he's so not offensively, that's the wrong words, but so deadly honest about everything that he does, and I love that about him. And the brand, totally agree. I'm trying to hint at my other half to get one of the salmon dials.
Actually, I think that would be a good his and hers watch, definitely.
I think a lot of things that came out really well of this year, of just the smaller micro brands of Monta having really great releases that I don't think anybody expected. Had really same with Laurier. I really enjoyed what they came out with this year. I just wasn't expecting it, so I really enjoyed it.
I think the smaller brands or the independent brands have that flexibility, like we said, to engage and and to change quickly when they need to. Whereas these bigger Swiss brands are like, oh, it's how we've done it for the last 50 years. Oh, we have to change. Well, that's going to take us 3 years to change direction.
That's true.
I guess steering a big boat, isn't it? Yeah, whereas these little brands, they can do that engagement, and they can
You've got things like you've got companies like Nodus, you've got companies like Zelos, you've got companies like God, who else am I talking about? Astor and Banks as well. They're starting to come out of the woodwork as well, and I think they're doing really good, exciting things.
Yeah, what I love about those kind of brands is that they don't need a celebrity to endorse their product. It's people like us that share it over Instagram and share
a celebrity now.
but we'll share it and just get the word out like that, instead of, like, you might not know the brand as well, but once you do, you love it, and ever since then you'll talk about it more and grow it even more. So I really enjoy that aspect of having a smaller watch brand.
Yeah, definitely. And yes, it's knowing the story, loving the story. Actually, one more not shout out, but one thing I wanted to mention, go back to Bremont 2021, Bremont opening their new facility. So New Year's resolution, get my name down for a Bremont factory tour.
That would be amazing.
That'd be really good. That'd be fun.
So if we're all allowed to go, we should all go.
Yes.
Group tour.
Apparently, they're booked up for the next 18 months or something like that. But
it'll be about 18 months before we're allowed to go back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. I don't know how they.
Surely you've got connections there, Sam. Come on.
Yeah, I did. I sent my watch back for repair, and it took a little bit longer than I wanted it to take, because I sort of
Did you put a call in?
I went to put a call in. I got through to someone that didn't know who I was. I was like,
do you not know who I am?
Someone else, please.
It's me. Is Charlotte's still there.
Exactly. It came back. It's fine. I don't think there's anything else that shout out to Oris and the Collab 400.
Yes.
How was that accidental that they made the movement look like a bear? I have got. Let me see if I can.
I don't think that's accidental at all. It's entirely.
It was
planned. Surely. I can't imagine they're a company that sort of does things on accident.
Hang on.
But
that is so cool.
That was completely intentional.
I love that. It's so cool though.
It's so cute. Well done to the designer of that. That's such a cool thing. They haven't changed. I was a bit disappointed that they didn't change much of the design itself of the actual watch. They're charging twice as much. I think something like that. They're charging twice as much for the same amount, and I totally understand that having your own movement is fantastic. Your own in-house movement is absolutely fantastic, but I would have preferred it in a different case, different housing, I guess. Something should have been different on it.
Like the Tudor, it's got like the ETA movement's got the smiley face, whereas the in-house movement's got straight text. Breitling did the same with their Navitimer when they first started putting in-house movements in. Like they changed the font on the date disc, so you would know, and you want to, obviously it's got an open case back, but you want to show it off. You want to be like, it's that version. It would have been nice to have a few more tweaks to it. You
wouldn't really know unless you asked somebody. You would never know that it's the Caliber 400. So
So I guess maybe it was let's put it in our most popular watch, and then maybe there's more exciting things to come.
I hope so. I think maybe next year they will release that Caliber in a new release.
That'd be cool.
Maybe they'll go the green route.
Proper
green.
My mint green. They'll do something with that. That'd be good. Do you guys have any other exciting 2020
standouts for the year? The Bulgari Octo.
Yes.
Fantastic. The JLC Burgundy.
What is it?
That is a statement piece there. I think. It's that oxblood. That dial, that color is just beautiful. Really beautiful.
Love it.
It's not like it's not anything new, but they've changed the color more
I
than
know.
anything of one of their most popular watches. So that was a good release. And then obviously the Black Bay 38 Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 58, 38.
58. I always say 38. It's really annoying.
I mean, 38 is like,
I know it's 58 people watching. Like, she hasn't got a clue. 58.
Yeah. I mean,
those are great.
it's funny because it was like really height, and then it was like, okay,
Mhm.
believe the height,
And then it was slated.
It has settled a little bit, but no,
Yeah.
it is still like fantastic watch, and and it's a tough call. Like, it splits people. I think, would you go? Well, I say splits people. You know, would you go black or blue? But so many people like both. It's just it's not a one or the other. It's like, if I had the choice, I would quite happily have both.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed all those too. I really enjoyed the new Rolex Oyster Perpetuals. I thought those were very well done.
The sort of Stella Dial reissues.
Right. It's like, I know they're just different colors, but they did really well with the colors, so it was just executed very well. I really enjoyed it. And then what else?
I know everyone raves about them. I can't deal.
No, I have this thing where I'm like, I'd love it for the weekend. Like, I would love to wear.
Yeah. I really like, because I have it. I have the new Seiko that came out, my Frozen Margarita blue dial.
Yeah,
love that one. I love that one so much.
Absolutely killed limited edition / general, like the Presage range this year has been outstanding.
Yeah, I really enjoy that one. It just goes so well. All the colors that they put out just really, really stand out really nicely. So definitely my favorite, not just because I have it, but
I hope maybe they take a different turn for next year, only because I love what they've done, and I don't want them to just change a dial color next year.
Yeah,
like how some brands, like maybe also with like some of the stuff that Seiko does do, they sort of have so many and in that range, so many options in that one range. It just gets a little bit like, maybe you want to try something different.
Right.
Like, I love the Presage range. I love the way they deal with their dials, their colors, their textures. The finishing on their watches is always immaculate. I hope they can continue that and take it into a different place, like into a different direction. I don't want them to be exactly the same, just a different dial. I love them, and I want them to keep being loved. Yeah,
because people can get very they don't talk about Seiko very well, and sometimes like, well, no, you have to look at this, and so I'll show them, and then I don't want it to be the situation where like, well, that's what they came out with last year. It's like, okay, you're right. I don't want that to happen. I want them to be like, this is totally new, never
this is the
seen.
2021 version.
I know, like 30 people with like 10 different colors of it. Like, it's nothing special.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, limited edition or something. Or customized, one where you can customize it yourself or something.
That'd be cool.
It'd be fun.
Love that. Love that. Have I got any others? I think that's mainly.
Should we very quickly, do we have any hopes and dreams for the watch world in 2021?
Physical meetups. Like,
yes.
people and watches in front of me in a crowded room.
I miss it so much.
Getting Lucy to a virtual meetup. This is what we're going to do. So you can see why we were so a bit crazy.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's so much fun.
People
never attended a watch meetup.
Oh, Lucy.
This is your year. This is the year to do it.
2021 will be my year.
People are going to go mental. Like,
it's going to be packed.
Yeah. I want in on every single watch meet possible.
Yeah. Sign up to Red Bar.
Oh,
Red
God.
Bar.
Lucy's trying to get into the room again.
Don't let her in.
It's fine. We don't have anyone like everyone. When you go to meet up, everyone's lovely. Everyone chats to everyone. It's just it's fine.
So I was speaking to Sarah Ferguson, the lovely lady at Lion and Turnbull, the auctioneer, and she's really, really excited to get back into the watch world again. And she's like, as soon as we're allowed, come up to Glasgow. Like, we'll go to the watch. We'll go to Red Bar. We'll show you the touristy sites as well. And
Oh, yeah.
and all of
yeah.
that. I'm like, I love all of these plans. Like, I want to do all of these things.
That's exciting.
Maybe I'll eventually meet Rick and Ricky.
Yes.
There you go.
I love it. And we not met GShock. Well, yeah, in person.
Yeah, no, literally, like,
Yeah.
not. It's so weird because we spend so much time talking, and obviously we spend so much time talking to people on Instagram, and we do these Scottish Watchers live weekly. And you completely forget that you've never met a single one of these people in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it feels
It's
like
crazy.
we know them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if you came over to the UK, I'd be like, hey, Sam, come on in. Like, you can stay or figure out, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I've never met you.
Yeah.
It's fine. You'll be like, right, come in. Let me look after your Watchbox. Like, borrowed bezels, yes. You're under my house, guy, under my roof.
Yes.
I definitely feel like if we ever got together, it'd be like drinks, some form of food, cake, maybe.
Love
Like,
it.
right, get the watches out.
Yeah.
I love
We've
it.
all got similar wrist sizes. We can do this.
It's a great idea.
Awesome, isn't it? Yes, I like the sound of this. Let's do it. So, yeah, good plans 2021.
Yeah, physically meeting up with people. And I would really, very quickly, I would really like watch brands to start incorporating women's sizes in their larger watches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I would probably be more inclined to like the Submariners if they were sort of more smaller watch friendly, not even women watch friendly, you know,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Mid-size.
have like a unisex size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we want, you know, it's not like we're after watches that are sort of 28 mil, 30 mil watches.
Or diamonds in them. We're not asking for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just let's say there's a lot of men that like, oh no, that's too big for my wrist. Where you know, it's not women's watches, men's watches. It's just giving you the whole range.
What brand is it?
Bigger watches, or you can have smaller dive watches.
Completely lost who it was, but there's a brand that have done like a 37 or 38 mil watch and labelled it unisex. It's quite a high end as well, but I think more of that would be fantastic.
Yeah,
like I don't take offence at all to having a men's and women's section on a watch site, for example. You know, men wear watches that we never would. You know, men would never wear smaller smaller glitzy watches. I mean, they can if they want to. But I'm fine with them being separate, but giving those women that prefer the more masculine takes on watches, like incorporating those more into the watch industry would be my dream for 2021, I think.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah, well, we'll continue. We'll be out there, you know, waving the flag.
Yes.
Women into watches and a bit of wine. As well. And actually, I guess we should probably have a bit of a catch up, you know, off air plans for 2021. What we want on the channel, and again, you know, comments and whatnot. Send us messages. Anything you want to see on the channel, or people to interview, or stuff like that. Features, and let us know.
Yeah, if you got any ideas, get in touch.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's still like people watching it. I mean, do you think someone like put it on and then like went to go and do dinner or something and just like forgot?
That's absolutely fine. If they wanted to listen to us while they're cooking and having a little, you know, boogie in the kitchen with a glass of whiskey or wine, that's what we're here for.
That sounds great. I think we're your dinner time entertainment. So good. So yeah, I guess all the usual: like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Time of the Week.
All of our Instagrams are here. Get on Time of the Week. Get on Scottish Watchers Live.
Yes.
If you've got one of the new Scottish watches, Swatch watches as well.
Yes.
There is a Scottish Watches unboxing channel as well. So send a message over to Scottish Watches Live and send them your video.
Yeah.
I'm so miffed that mine hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, I know. Soon.
Damn UPS.
It'll come.
Lovely, lots of lovely comments in the messages as well. So wonderful. We will sign off there, and thanks guys, and we'll be back next week, guys and girls. I say guys as a kind of everyone, guys. Please.
Everyone, yes.
Girls.
We'll see you everyone.
No one feel offended. Like,
Yeah.
It's just a generalized,
Everyone.
not offensive comment.
People. People. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good New Year.